All right, so let's look at this. Inverse head and shoulders. Left shoulder, pull back. Here we got this head. I don't know where this is going to be, and I don't care. It does not matter to me. All I know, all I need to know, all you need to know is where that right shoulder is. Where's that right shoulder? And this is the anticipation. This is what we're waiting for. It's kind of rough right now because I don't have all the data. But the most important thing I do have is this left shoulder. And all I do is cut the head off. Cut the head off right here. Cut the head off. And we got a right shoulder level. So this level right here is going to be money whenever it decides to break the trend line. Because it has to break the trend line first. Once it breaks the trend line, it's probably going to come up to this 50 moving average that you see right here. And then it's going to come back down. Once it does that, we know that we're going to take buy entries. We're going to look for buy entries right down here. And then boom, we enter in here, back on up. All right. So that's how we're going to play this inverse head and shoulders. But it has to break the trend line first.
Like a pro. Yeah, I'm trading like a pro. Like a pro. Taking profit like a pro.
Like a pro. Time to let them know. Bank on the phone. No, I don't need a loan. Cause I'm trading like a pro.
We getting paid, huh? Stacking that money from the trades, huh?
We getting paid, stacking that money, I'ma teach you how to trade like a pro.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Jay Wayne, representing Team Take Profits. And I'm telling you guys, did you see that intro video? Episode 3 was banging. I wasn't lying, I wasn't playing, I wasn't filling you with no fluff. Absolute truth. Alright, now look, I'm about to show you what happened if you guys haven't been watching already. GBP USD is on the move, and I'm telling you, you can scalp it, but don't miss out on these big pips. Alright, don't miss out on this big pippage, man. Alright, come on. If y'all about this life, then watch this video because I'm about to take you to the charts and we about to keep tracking this thing. Alright, I want y'all to make this money, and I'm telling you, I got the tips to catch them pips. Let's get it.
The divergence hung up, or well, I should say it held up. Look at the divergence down here. Look at the red line. That signifies my divergence level. All right, so price is making a lower low. Check this out. I told you guys price was making a higher high with that RSI. So that creates divergence. Lower lows, low, low, low. But we're making high, 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 right? So I already saw the reversal coming. Now I can dive deeper into how to time and how to find the reversals, but this is one way right here, right? So what do you know, guys? Look at this. The trend line was broken, as I mentioned in my last episode. Well, actually, it was episode 3. It was episode 3, catching 100 pips. All right, so I told you, wait for price to break the trend line. Now, check this out. When price broke this trend line, did we have an entry? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Well, actually, let's go back to the daily chart. Let's go to the daily chart. Sorry about all this. Let's go to the daily chart. And let's click on the visibility. And let's put it on minutes. And let's make the hour 1 hour. Okay, so let's go down to the hour chart. And there's the trend line. So here's that candle that you saw. Here's the break. That's the hour. So what about the 15? Now I'm wondering if this thing was breaking like hard like that. Sorry about that train in the background. That train come past my house probably every hour. So it's 1:11 now in the morning. So it's about right on time. So sorry about that, guys. But let's see, is there a 15-minute entry? All right. So let's see. Man, that candle just took off. As soon as it broke that trend line, I knew that something good was going to happen when that trend line was broken. The only way you really would have caught this is by taking that breakout. Price did come back to it. Let me see how long. July 27th and July 29th. So it took a couple days, but it came down here and retested for you. But let's go back to the hour chart. And we're tracking that head and shoulders. So here's that entry. I mean, it retested the 50. It retested the golden zone. It retested the 50. The main thing I want you to see is that it retested that 50. And when you saw it pushing past here, I would have jumped in. This is the first entry. If I was you guys, I'm a breakout trader, so I catch these. And I didn't catch all of this. I caught about 25 pips of this and was done with it. All right. But look at this. Right up in here, 100 pips. Easy. And that's just the breakout of the trend line. And the reason why I say you guys should catch it up in here is because this is like it retested already. So let it come up blowing past this area and you in. Right? Set a 1-to-1. So it'll basically look like this. You got a 1-to-1 right there. Somewhere up in there, that's close enough. Right there. And there's your 1-to-1. All right, but obviously it did better than that. Because I'm telling you, I found divergence from the daily chart. You feel me? Like if you go to this daily chart, I found this trade from the daily. We're just tracking it, and I'm still tracking it. Right? So this is what we saw right here. This one green candle right here. And took advantage of it and ate. But I'm just not greedy. I can do this over and over and over again. I'm not worrying about catching all of those pips. Now, I've caught 100 pips 2 times for the year of 2022. All right? And that's pretty much it. The rest of it, 25, 30, 15, 20, 25. You know, just like that. I just been staying below the radar, catching my pips, getting out the market, stacking it up. All right. So that I'm telling you, that's how I live my life, and that's how I trade throughout the year. And sometimes, boom, I catch the 100 pip move. I'm interested when I catch the 100. The last time I caught the 100 pip move, I believe it was GBP JPY, and it was a head and shoulders. This is an inverse head and shoulders. I caught 100 pips from the right shoulder level. It was something like this. I caught 100 pips this way. And then when it broke the neckline, I caught 100 pips this way. Again. So my first one was 100 pips around the right shoulder. And then I took profit. It kept going up. It kind of played around. And then it finally broke this neckline. Let me draw this neckline for you guys. That's the neckline. So it finally broke the neckline. Now I'll be ready for that when that time comes. I'm gonna keep you guys updated. But right now, I'm telling you, you guys sleeping on that trend line. Stop sleeping on that trend line. Now here's the thing. Let's pull up a Fibonacci. And here we are. Right here at the golden zone again. I know the way I trade. I know this like the back of my hand. All right. And the thing of it is that I know the way that I trade so well. Like if it just doesn't come this way, I'm not even interested. So that's why I win, because if it comes if the trade aligns with the way I got it set up, which I know works 85% of the time, let's just say 80% to be a little humble, I'm gonna win because I have the market set up in a way that I know that works. And the thing that keeps me winning is that I don't trade it if it does not fall in the lines of my trade setup. I don't trade it, so it keeps me away from losing. Now, you guys may trade it because that's something that fits into your model, into your methods. But I know my methods like the back of my hand, and I encourage you to know your methods. Now, I got something special coming up soon, so stick with me at the end of this series. When I'm done with this series, I'm gonna present something to you very, very special. All right, so stay ready, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. Don't say I didn't warn you. I'm telling you. All right, because I'm gonna help you guys master this. Now, keep notice here. The trend line is broken, over 100 pips. Now, what are we gonna do? Well, in order to buy here, it's gonna have to retest this golden zone and going back up there. All right. Other than that, I'm playing this trend line right here now. This trend line is gone. See, this is the friction point of the market, of the current market. This is the friction point. All right. So when price breaks this trend line, then we can pretty much be coming somewhere down to this right shoulder level where I'm going to be buying from. Don't say I didn't tell you guys it was coming. All right, so pay attention to what I said. I won't make this video long because I really want you guys to mark this up and really be keen to it and really be, just take advantage of this. All right, now these are not quick little scalp trades, but I'm trying to help you guys become pro traders. All right, because you got to be able to switch from trying to catch 5 and 10 pips and 15 pips. You got to switch to be able to find these big boys. Okay, I want you guys to be a well-rounded trader. I want you guys to become an independent trader so you can get your time freedom back and start empowering people around you. All right, I want you to empower your cousin, your auntie, your grandmama that's down for the cause. Everybody grandma ain't want to be all in old fashioned. Some of these grandmas out here ready to grind still, making that money. Ready to go ahead and learn about investing. Tired of living off of that retirement check that's only about $2,000 a month. They want to dibble and dabble into this investment stuff, and they need somebody solid to teach them. So you guys are gonna hear from me so you can start empowering the people around you. I'm telling you, that's the goal, that's the mission. And I believe we're gonna get there. All right, so stick with me. Definitely subscribe and turn on these notifications because I'm telling you, I'm not sleeping on this market. And when the market decides to change and the algorithm of the market decide to change, I'll be ready for it. I will be ready for it. And the reason why I got confidence that I'll be ready for it, because I know how to switch it up and adapt in the winter months, the summer months, the holidays or whatever, and in the beginning of the year. I'm very keen to it. I know exactly how to approach it. I've been doing this. I've been really focusing on that for the last 3 years. I've been trading for 7. And I've really been watching how these markets move during January, February, during when it becomes like July, August, during the holiday season. All right. So I'm gonna keep learning. I won't think that I got it all down pack and I know it all, but I know a lot of stuff and I'm gonna keep learning too. Because the market is forever changing, and sometimes it's a fast change and sometimes it changes slowly. But I will be ready. All right. So this is what we're looking at, guys. That divergence. You can see it again. Don't sleep on that divergence, especially when you got a trend line coming from up top. All right. So that trend line is gone, and now we're focusing on this trend line. Let's go to this hour chart. Let's see what we got going on this hour chart. It look a little bit more messier, but you can kind of see this is where I'm gonna start picking my entry points at, around in this level, the 1 hour chart. All right, so stick with me, guys. I'm gonna keep you updated. But right now we're on this daily chart on GBP USD. If you want to watch the full episode of how I was tracking this from the beginning, please watch the video up here in the top right corner, episode 3, and it's going to show you how I found this from the beginning. Very insightful, very powerful, and very inspiring. All right, don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe, and let's make this money, baby. Peace.